Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. Every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Noles will kick this away to get us going here. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Your ass, Jacoby.
And this crowd coming
what's going on?
To help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Gonna run it. It's Jennings. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Ball handed off. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Not able to connect, incomplete.
It's now 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And now the running back's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Jennings. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. It's an option look. Breaking free at the 35. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score TCU 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick it off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled
Use his
at
head,
the
Bush.
17. Strong
Use his
job by the
head,
coverage
Bush.
team.
Let them head buses out. Use them head bus. Let them head buses out. Bring them out. Bring them
The
out.
offense, first down. They're going to run it here.
Use some head bus.
Tackled behind
Use
the
some
line.
head
It's a
bus.
loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Jacoby Joel.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Yeah, find the dry one and it ain't nothing hanging on the door. That's dry.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just blew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Horned Frogs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. 1st and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
For that.
Coming
The
up,
stuff I
second
bought.
down and goal.
Cause you see like separate stuff, right? Oh, you ain't look.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Like I'm saying, like you see the stuff that,
Straight stops.
like Jewel, the stuff she had gave me for it was
The
like
defensive
4
line
things.
does their job eating up those double teams,
I got
freeing up the
the
backers
rest
to
of it.
make the play.
And she got like,
No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2.
well, those crayons, what? Those I got
Muscles
those
across the
color
goal
stencils.
line.
They were 5.
Touchdown, TCU.
I'm a little
But
bit
maybe
surprised
that's
here,
what it
Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the
She
ground,
said-
and they get the touchdown.
She said she had got some from Kimura, and she said she got a bunch.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
I guess so. She said she had got some, and she said she was like,
The extra
I
point
got
makes the lead
duplicates. Do you want
14-7.
some? I'm like, hell yeah.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, TCU 14, Florida State 7.
On the
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Tackle, but first down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches. Simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Knowles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. And the TCU offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Powering through. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on that ball attacking you downhill. But when offense
defenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they'll set up for the PA2. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Powering through the defender. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. Great cut there. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score. TCU 21, Florida State 14.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Florida State Seminoles will take over 1st and 10.
comes the Florida State offense on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion of the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And the wideout goes in motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, that's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal.
3:25.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. They'll run here on third and goal. The defense able to stop him at the 2. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here.
Play
Speaking
count.
down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the single back takes the handoff. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play that needed to give him a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And Jacoby Joel.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Jelly.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He eludes a tackle.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And looking for a big play here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on and hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab down the middle. It's Dowdell. That's a big hit at the end, but getting a fresh set of downs.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Seminoles churn out another first down. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down?
Tyler Joel. Somebody bring me a spoon.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Thank you.
And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Will he score here? And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. TCU offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
The game makes it second and medium. Takes the toss and heads left. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Horned Frogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Continues the offense pushing the ball down the field. They try to run it with the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Looking for some space. It's Jennings. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
They're going to go for 2 and the win, but they'll have to conquer this crowd noise. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy 2-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages.
29, Florida State, 28.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Let's it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ooh.